Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lesson 76. Today, we are diving into a fun and relatable topic living in Korea versus just traveling. Learning how to express your personal opinion is a huge milestone for any language learner. In this lesson, we will focus on how to compare your choices, give polite reasons, and share your thoughts in a natural, balanced way. When talking with Korean friends, you'll often be asked about your future plans or your feelings about the country. This lesson will teach you the exact phrases you need. Whether you want to express that you hope to move to Korea, prefer staying as a traveler, or just want to experience life there for a little while. We'll make sure you can say all of this politely and confidently. Before we move on, let's do a quick review of Lesson 75. We learned how to make suggestions and ask for preferences in social settings. Phrases like
카페 갈래요? 2차 갈까요? 뭐 마실래요?
are essential for daily interactions. Mastering these helps you navigate social life, which is a great foundation for today's lesson. Here is our roadmap for today. We have 4 main goals. First, expressing your preferences directly but politely. Second, softening your opinions so you sound open-minded. Third, learning to give simple, effective reasons. And finally, mastering comparison patterns. These are the tools that will help you move from basic sentences to having real, nuanced conversations. Let's start with expressing your preference. When a Korean friend asks if you prefer living or traveling, it's good to be clear. We will focus on polite structures that ensure you sound respectful. Using these phrases makes it easy to open a conversation about your travel goals or dreams of living abroad. Next, let's talk about softer opinions. In Korean culture, it's very common to avoid being too absolute. Instead of saying a firm yes or no, we use phrases like,
살아보고 싶어요.
which means I want to try living there. This sounds much more natural and curious, showing you are considering the experience rather than making a rigid demand. Moving on to giving simple reasons. Nobody likes long, complicated explanations. We will learn how to use
아서요. 어서요. 것 같아요.
These are perfect for quick, logical answers. Our final goal is comparing politely. You might like travel more than living in a new city, and that's perfectly fine. We'll practice how to compare two things using specific grammar patterns so your opinions never sound judgmental or extreme. Here is a culture note for you. Koreans value harmony in conversation. Using
것 같아요.
which means I think is a fantastic way to soften your statements. Also, if you need to disagree with someone, saying traveling is enough is much smoother than simply saying, I don't like it. It keeps the dialogue friendly. Let's look at our first key phrases.
한국에서 살고 싶어요.
Means I want to live in Korea. Use this for long-term plans. If you prefer keeping it short, say,
여행만 하고 싶어요.
I just want to travel. You can even add,
일단
which means, for now, to make it sound even softer. Try repeating these out loud.
한국에서 살고 싶어요. 한국에서 살고 싶어요. 한국에서 살고 싶어요. 여행만 하고 싶어요. 여행만 하고 싶어요. 여행만 하고 싶어요.
Moving to key phrase 2, softer opinions. We have
살아보고 싶어요.
means I want to try living there. This shows interest without the pressure of a permanent decision. For an even more balanced opinion, use
잠깐 살아도 될 것 같아요.
which means I think living there for a short time could be okay. The
될 것 같아요.
at the end is the key to sounding truly natural. Repeat these phrases with me.
살아보고 싶어요. 살아보고 싶어요. 살아보고 싶어요. 잠깐 살아도 될 것 같아요. 잠깐 살아도 될 것 같아요. 잠깐 살아도 될 것 같아요.
Key phrase 3 is all about simple reasons.
편해서요.
Means because it is convenient. This is a go-to phrase for almost anything you like about Korea. Conversely,
조금 힘들 것 같아요.
means I think it might be a bit hard, is a very polite way to express concern about language or work challenges without sounding negative. It's a very soft, socially intelligent way to say no. Let's practice with me.
편해서요. 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 조금 힘들 것 같아요. 조금 힘들 것 같아요. 조금 힘들 것 같아요.
Key phrase 4 helps us compare. Use
더.
to show preference,
저는 여행이 더 좋아요.
which means I prefer traveling. To compare two specific things, use the
보다.
pattern. For example,
살기보다 여행이 좋아요.
which means I like traveling more than living there. This is a very clean and grammatical way to structure your thoughts. Repeat out loud after me.
저는 여행이 더 좋아요. 저는 여행이 더 좋아요. 저는 여행이 더 좋아요. 살기보다 여행이 좋아요. 살기보다 여행이 좋아요. 살기보다 여행이 좋아요.
Here is your vocabulary list for Lesson 76. We have important verbs like
살다, 여행하다, 경험하다,
we also have descriptors like
편하다, 힘들다.
take a moment to review these, as they are the building blocks for your dialogue practice today. Here is the summary word book table. Please pause the video if you need more time to memorize these. We have 12 essential words covering living, travel, and comparison concepts. Let's look at the dialogue. In this dialogue, two friends talk about Korea and share opinions politely. They give short reasons and compare living vs traveling in Korea.
한국에서 살고 싶어요? 아니면 여행만 하고 싶어요?
저는 살아보고 싶어요.
왜요?
한국 생활이 편해서요.
저는 여행이 더 좋아요.
왜요?
살기에는 조금 힘들 것 같아요.
그럴 수도 있죠. 일단 여행부터 해요.
좋아요. 여행만 해도 충분해요.
This table lists all our key phrases in one place for easy review. From I want to live in Korea to traveling is enough, these phrases cover every aspect of our lesson today. Make sure you can comfortably pronounce all of them before moving forward.
한국에서 살고 싶어요. 여행만 하고 싶어요. 살아보고 싶어요. 잠깐 살아도 될 것 같아요. 저는 여행이 더 좋아요. 살기보다 여행이 좋아요. 편해서요. 재밌어서요. 조금 힘들 것 같아요. 여행만 해도 충분해요.
For your homework, I want you to write a mini dialogue using the template provided. Choose your own preferences and reasons. Don't forget to practice reading it out loud 3 times to improve your flow. Also, try to memorize those 8 vocabulary words. Next time, we will talk about working in Korea, so this lesson is the perfect preparation. We have covered a lot today. You now have the skills to express preferences, give reasons, and compare choices politely. Remember, language learning is a journey, and today you've taken a big step towards speaking more naturally like a native. Keep practicing these phrases, and don't be afraid to use them in real conversations.